Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. It is Thursday, day of Jupiter, day of Zeus. June 3rd already, wow. This is the Live Drive Jive Archive. I am your host, Freighter Francis. That infamous German-Irish Jew, wandering vagabond. Wow. Dude's just going for it. You're gonna try that? Yeah, that's not cute, man. Yeah, so I'm a little behind the 8 ball this morning. That means every asshole and idiot that comes out late and drives like they ain't got no good sense is on the road. That's all right though. We will do our best to keep them in check. I hope you are well this morning. I have no impressions from dreamland. That means I slept complete cycles with dreamless sleep. Or at least my soul, my spirit bodies, astral and etheric, aren't gonna let me know what they got up to last night in dreamland. So they're out there cruising around, doing their thing, and isn't none of my business. Woohoo, party time with all these asshats. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm like 10 minutes behind what I am usually, which is not a big deal because I'm still out at 6, I believe it's about 6:20, or it was 6:20 when I left. But it's late enough that it's starting to turn to shit already. That's okay though. So I was listening to a Magi on the YouTubes, talk about the tarot and his personal experiences with the tarot. And I thought, what would be my notes? Notes for neophytes. Maybe that's what I'll call this video. So what would be my notes for neophytes on the tarot? Well, first off, I would say sit down and learn your major arcana first with their correspondence on the Tree of Life. So get yourself a nice big chart of the Tree of Life, or get a small GIF off your phone, and then make yourself a poster size Tree of Life that you can put on your wall with all of its correspondence. A Hermetic Tree of Life, not, the Sephiroth, the 10 spheres of the emanations. Not your classic Kabbalistic one, but a Hermetic one. There's a difference between the traditional rabbinical Tree of Life and the Hermetic one, as developed by first Eliphas Levi, L-E-V-I, Eliphas Levi, and the Golden Dawn, or actually what was known back then as the Hermetic Brotherhood, of Luxor. Then what you're going to want to do is get yourself a copy. Digital copy's fine, hard copy always better. Get both of Franz Barden, Initiation into Hermetics. That would be step 2. Wow. All right. Yeah, this is turning into... Ooh. Yeah, I can't be leaving this late in the future. So get yourself a tarot deck of your choice. Better if it's along traditional... If you're going to use it for Hermetic sciences, then it's better if it's a simple one like the Rider-Waite Smith, the one painted by Pamela Cole Smith at the behest of Arthur Edward Wyatt, and then produced by the Rider Publications Company back from, like, I think it's 1901 or 1910. Dyslexia, you know, the 2 of the numbers always float around. So his pictorial key to the tarot is not super useful for neophyte grade. You're going to want to get yourself a better compendium for learning divinatory meanings of the cards. But you shouldn't start there anyway, in my humble opinion, because a neophyte with their first tarot deck, unless they're a natural clairvoyant and psychic, then you shouldn't be relying on any type of divination in your practice for at least a good 6 months, would be my suggestion. Because the accuracy of your interpretation and your ability to do it intuitively will be blocked by not knowing many of the cards' meanings. But it's always fun to do that anyway, just as a sort of practice. But don't sink too much belief or hope into any of the cards you draw. Like, don't be scared by the bad ones, and don't be overly encouraged by the super good ones. Because it takes a long time of interacting, not a long time, I would say a year of interacting with your deck before it's notes for neophytes, before it's supercharged with a lot of energy and becomes more reliable. As you're working through the major arcana, they are numbered 0 through 21. The Magi is the first card. The Fool does not have a placement. It places everywhere because it's the pure etheric energy of the soul throughout many reincarnations. So the Fool floats around in the order. There's the new Fool at the beginning and the old Fool at the end, and then the Fool can appear just anywhere in the mix. So it's a kind of etheric card that no fixed position, like Bruce Lee might like to say, with your fighting style. Yes, indeed. Ooh, made a good choice right there. Chose the inside lane, and there was a bus lagging, and I got a little pop up ahead. I appreciate that. The Fool. So we begin our Fool's journey with awareness of each morning. Each morning is an entire rotation. Each day, beginning in the morning, is an entire rotation of the major arcana, or great teaching. Beginning with the Fool, as it does its soul journey in the evening while you sleep. Then waking up in the morning. So awareness, the Fool represents awareness, or starting to become aware of new things. And you can see from that like, you wake up in the morning, everyone, each day, there's a Wow, that's what are you doing on the freeway? Oh my God, there's a grandma on the freeway on a bicycle driving straight into traffic. That made no sense. There's the fool, good representation of the fool. She's becoming aware of that road. That's probably the first time someone's rode a bicycle on that on-ramp that I've ever seen. And there's good reason why you should not ride your bicycle on the expressway. We will cut this one here, I do believe. Wow, beautiful sky this morning. And begin our fool's journey. The journey of the soul through many reincarnations. An ancient thing. We will pick that up in the next video, which will really be the part 2 of this morning's Live Drive Jive archive. As above, so below, into the abodes of the next video. Hugs and kisses. Mwah.